Now, the family story is a process of healing the narrative and the emotional context, pretext of our family and primordial parental relationships. I will attribute it to Arnold Patent, author, coach, wise man, and a dear friend and teacher of mine. Arnold walked me through this process for 9 months in total. I can teach you it now, and we can do it together in a single call. But we engaged in the process over and over again with 1 to 2 calls per week for this 9-month period, exploring it, playing with it, and seeing where it led us. Where it led me, at least, is to a much deeper place of self-acceptance, love and appreciation for life, confidence, self-esteem, and also humility which someone recently said to me that seems paradoxical, or not paradoxical, but self-defeating, contradictory is the term I'm looking for. But it's actually not. As real self-esteem increases, false confidence and arrogance decreases and is replaced with humility. What left there is to know. And where there is humility and unknown, there is space left for discovery, originality, pure, true, beautiful, creativity, and magic. And so this process helped me, along with many other things I was obviously going through, of course, at the time. And I think this process will be useful for some of us still. So, essentially the process is find something that is bothering you in your life, and particularly social emotional level layer we're looking at here. Mostly it could be something else. There could be a certain pain or a tension and you're not sure what it's attributed to, but you could explore it like that. Essentially find some kind of feeling, a general mood, a tone of dissatisfaction, something you are not too wizened up on, that you would like to explore more and understand more. Find that. Bring it into your awareness, into your mind's eye, into your experience. Allow it and invite it to come up fully. Experience it fully. And now find this same feeling. Find that in your parents. Typically you'll go with one parent at a time, and that might change which one it is, but maybe start with the parent whose same sex you shared at birth. And then you can change later, of course. So bring them into your mind's eye and see them holding the same feeling, experiencing the same experience. See if you can find that in them, and you will surely be able to. Stay with it as long as you need to. Then surround them in unconditional love and appreciation. Allow them to be with this just as it is, just as they are. All is well. Love them unconditionally. It's okay. You can tell both of yourselves, them and you, it's okay, we can be with this, we can experience this. It's all good. Then hold them in this embrace until all of this energy, any of the initial thing you were exploring, until it dissolves, transforms into unconditional love. And let me know when you get there. So if you're working with someone, you might stay with this for a while now, go silent. We would often, Arnold would often mute his mic, or when I've done this with other people, I will mute my mic if we're on a call or whatever. It's not important. But yeah, we period of silence, and then you can let the other person know when you reach that place, or you just let yourself know if you're doing it by yourself, when you reach that place. And what is that place? You kind of know. It starts to shift, starts to open up, starts to unlock, and you'll often feel like a warm feeling in your heart. Not always, but you just start to feel more full. You'll have a better perspective, more whole. And then the next step would often be to take this unconditional love and bring it, move it, shift it onto yourself. So you've unconditionally loved them for that experience. Now bring this back onto yourself and unconditionally love basically just bring it back to yourself. And the idea is, I guess, I mean, yeah, maybe this, well, yeah, that's basically the process. That's what you do. Play with it, see how it works for you, and then from there, Arnold would often say, "Now, take this," and so let me know when you get there again for you, and then now take this transformed energy of unconditional love and put it on something. Put it on some, he would often say, on your sense of value, on your sense of your own value. Just feel that expanding. And that was great. And you can play with that as well. And you can also put it on anything you want. And that's basically the process. You can do it by yourself. That's been my experience. These things are often better. Of course, it's a social, emotional thing, so often it's better with other people. But don't let that stop you from exploring it by yourself. Yeah, there are benefits to doing it with other people. As Gabor Mate says, Dr. Gabor Mate, if we're wounded, or if we're wounded in relationship, we should be healed through relationship. If it's a social emotional thing, then perhaps it's useful to do it in a social emotional context. So don't only do it by yourself. You can start there. And do start there. And even you can use this video as this kind of coaching process. It will remind you of the key ideas, bring you back to it. Yeah, just play with it. Just make it your own. Don't get stuck on any which way of doing things. Just make it your own. Follow the feeling, follow the magic, follow the experience, follow the thing that you don't want to do, the thing that there's tension around, there's stuckness, there's eeriness and ickiness. Lean into that. That's where the gold lies. That's the main thing. And in my experience, a nice benefit of doing this stuff is that bit by bit you actually improve your relationships with your parents, if they're still around and in your life, and also other relationships as well. And that's a beautiful thing. So that's it. I don't know if I want to make it a thing that I walk people through this process, but if you're interested, email me and I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, that's it for now. Bye. Oh, love you.